Hello and welcome to my channel Mystical Moments. My name is Carol and I am here to give you your weekly tarot forecast for this coming week, which is the 17th through to the 23rd of June 2024. I'm using the Forest of Enchantment Tarot by the lovely Lunaea Weatherstone. I hope I've pronounced that right. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. I've already got it out of the box. So let's give it a shuffle and find out what it is that we need to know for our greatest and highest good for this week. So this is a general reading for the collective. So please, as always, just take what resonates, pop the rest to one side and see how your week unfolds. And hopefully the messages that come through should be able to help you to navigate through your week with a little bit more ease and flow. So let's have a look. What do we need to know? So it is for everyone. It's for all signs of the zodiac. Okay, it's a collective reading. So let's have a look. What have we got? What have we got for this coming week? 17th to the 23rd of June. Oops. There's the Five of Visions. The Visions as Cups. Let's have a look. What else have we got? It's jumping out, so it's definitely wanting to be noticed. What else have we got to go with that Five of Cups card? Also got the Weaver of Challenges, which is the Queen of Swords. We've got the Ten of Boons, which is a beautiful Ten of Pentacles card. I'm going to draw one more. And then the Five of Spells. Okay, so on the base of the deck, we have the Three of Spells, which is the Three of Wands. Okay, so what does all of this mean? So the card that jumped out on its own was the Five of Visions, which is, as I say, the Five of Cups. Now, we've got a little frog sitting on a lily pad, and he's just watching, he's just observing. And we've got a girl who is running down a forest path, and a boon or a ball or a crystal, whatever it might be, a stone, a pebble, it's quite fairly big, has rolled off into the pond. And she's losing it. She's losing that. And it's obviously very valuable to her because the Five of Visions is about loss. It's also about, feeling upset and disappointed. It can be a card of grief, be a card of needing healing. And when we look at all of the greenery around there, then we can see that there is healing available. Okay. Now, whatever it is, whatever the object is that's gone splashing into the pond, okay, it's sending out a real ripple. Now that ripple, we want to try to ensure that when we are sending out a ripple out into the world, from our energy, from where we are at, then we want to try and make sure that it's a positive ripple, not a negative one. Okay, she's disrupted this little frog's peace and tranquility, if you like. He's just sat there on the leaf, and he doesn't seem too perturbed by it, to be fair, but he's just looking, he's watching. She looks very upset, very, very upset. She does look in despair. She's racing to try to save it, but it looks heavy. It's going to sink to the bottom. Okay, she's probably not going to get it back. So she's going to have decisions to make. Okay, so there's something that's been lost. Okay, with the Five of Cups, there's always something that also remains, as it does in life as well. Okay, when we lose one thing, but we've always got other things there that we should be focusing on. When this card comes out, when it is about loss or grief or just disappointment and upset, whatever it is, it's about turning around from what you've lost so that you can see more clearly the things that you still have, the things that still remain in your life, and focus upon them, because that will help you to move forward. Okay, I feel like the Weaver of Challenges is here to say that, yeah, this might be challenging. This might be a challenging time. But she wants to help you to get through this time. Okay, the Weaver of Swords is someone who has gone through a lot of upset and disappointment in her life. You know, she's learned a lot of hard and harsh lessons, but she has learned from them, and this is where she can help. This is where she can offer advice. So when we are feeling very disappointed, upset, sad, lonely, maybe, yeah, or just in a place of lack, especially emotionally, okay, or mentally, any action. Actually, you know, whenever we're feeling in lack, we could all do so with a little bit of advice on how we can move forward. Now, the Weaver of Challenges, what she does is she helps others to overcome challenges based upon her past life experience. She's very much a very strong, independent woman. She's very wise, doesn't have to be a woman, okay, but she's very strong, she's very independent, and she's very much in control. Yeah, she has learned through her journey from the experience that she's had, and in that learning process she is able to give some really sage advice, you know, and logical advice as well, very logical, and she's able to do that without getting involved emotionally herself as well. Okay, so she can help to balance things out. It may be that you need to seek this Weaver, this Queen, out, okay, in order to help you. Or maybe the cards are asking you to detach yourself from the emotions of this situation, to look at it from a different perspective, and to make clear and concise decisions based upon the facts and where you are right now, and where you are wanting to be, and where you're wanting to, like, where you're wanting to be, where you're wanting to move into in the future. Okay, take a higher perspective on your situation. It's like, yes, something has been lost, but not all has been lost. What can you learn from this? And then move on from it, okay? Because as we do that, we get into the energy of that 10 of Boons. You know, the best way to overcome upsets and losses is to, you know, get together with like-minded people, people who love you, people who adore you for just who you are, for exactly who you are. Gatherings, getting out into the community as well, you know, focusing on what you have to give rather than what you have lost, because we all always have something to give. Okay, so sharing that, but just sharing in that community atmosphere, in that family atmosphere, whichever it might be, and just having some celebratory times, feeling the love and the warmth, all the warmth coming off those candles down that table there. It's beautiful. There's dancing, there's celebrations going on, there's music playing. It's absolutely a lot of fun, it's a lot of love, and it's a lot of laughter. Okay, and they're all very secure, cocooned in their little cave there. It's beautiful, beautiful energies, and this is all here, this is all there for you. You've got to just make the choice to be able to move on forward so that you can see that. Okay, we've also got the 5 of Spells. It's the 5 of Wands, and it is a card of conflict. So it's like you're conflicted. What do? Do you stay in the past where things are upsetting, where things are feeling disappointed, where you're feeling sad and lonely, or do you choose to embrace the love that is all around you, to look at the resources that you do have and to use them, use them to use them to help others, etc. Yeah, and to share those resources. And in doing so, you're not just helping others, you're also helping yourself to have a better experience. And it's also about bringing this disappointment, this upset to a close and moving on and deciding, making a conscious choice to, you know, enjoy the life that you have. Focus on the now, focus on what you do have rather than what you do not have. Yeah, but the 5 of Spells is saying there that we're still a little bit conflicted here, or more conflict might come up. We are struggling to overcome this, but we do need to move on, because the 3 of Spells, 3 of Wands, is on the base of the deck. So light a candle for that has been lost. Yeah, put it out onto an open space of water, or just visualize it. Visualize that candle, that light floating away. Yeah, and wish it well on its onward journey. Yeah, but the 3 of Spells is also about travel, physical travel, as well as emotional travel. There's a lot of water here as well, so it might be a bit of an emotional journey, but there's a lot of travel here. We've got a lot of help. There's a lot of sylphs there, and there's a lot of stars. It's all beautiful. It's quite mysterious. It's warm. It's energetic. It's really, really good feeling energy. Okay, it might be that you are doing a spell or doing a little bit of a release ritual in order to move on from the losses that you have had, but you absolutely can move on. Okay, it feels like it's going to be a little bit of a week of contrast and conflict. Okay, but it's all good. We just got to make sure we keep focusing on what we do have. We have so much. and we might be building a legacy, building something of value, you know, that we can share with others, building something of value that is going to help us to live our best lives, because the 10 of Pentacles is all about living our best life. We can't do that when we're in the 5 of Cups energy. Okay, so we need to let something go. We need to let something move on. We need to move on so that we can continue to build and work upon what we already have, make it greater, make it even better, and share it with others. Yeah, that's why we work so hard. That's why we do the things that we do, so that we've got things that we can share with those that we love and within the community around us. Okay, we've got conflict either side. It's on both sides of this reading. It's a decision that we need to make. We can continue to, you know, feel that conflict within us, or we can choose, make a real clear, decisive choice to disconnect from that and to start moving forward into gratitude, into a place of appreciation and of, as I say, living our best lives there. We might need to consider our next moves quite wisely, but we need to do it. And it's only when we move on from this that we can start to continue to grow more, and as we grow more, the abundance will come in and everything will start moving in a much better way for us all. Okay, I'm going to take a card from a couple of different oracle decks. I'm going to start with the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is just going to add in a little bit more insight into this week's reading. We are really seeing a lot of duality in here as well, you know, the coldness of the Weaver of Challenges and the warmth of the 10 of Boons. There's a massive difference there. Let's just take a look. There's 2 cards flown out. What are they? We are blessed. Yeah, I don't know which order these came in, but we've got an unfinished symphony. Okay, so something does need to be brought to a close. Yeah. So we're kind of halfway through a story, or 3/4 of the way through a story, or a cycle, whatever, but we're needing to finish that off, and we need to focus upon our blessings. Okay, that is what is going to help us to get from here to there. Yeah, and to do it in the best way possible. I'm going to also use my new deck. This is a gorgeous new deck, the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Give this a little shuffle and see what these have to offer for this week, 17th to the 23rd of June 2024. Oh, and we have excitement. Yeah, get excited about life, start celebrating life. Okay, it's time to move. It really is, and I do feel there's a big shift coming in here. We haven't got any major arcana cards, but this is a big shift coming in here. Okay, what are the elements? We've got it's Mercury, or Gemini in Mercury, and it is yeah, get excited, communicate about what it is you want to do, about the resources that you have to share, about creating an abundance, about, you know, get excited about everything that you do have, and allow that, use that to help you to move forward, moving forward passionately and with a lot of excitement as well. Yeah, and I want to say shouting it from the rooftops. Yeah, so don't be hiding away. It's not a week to sit and wallow. Okay, and I'm not making small of anybody's griefs or losses, etc., but this is a week to get moving. This is a week to move forward and to get excited again. Okay, total contrast, just as I said. Let's draw one more card from the Moonology deck and see what this has to bring in as well. But yeah, communicate what it is you want to do, where it is you want to go, what it is you have to say it out loud, and yeah, and be happy about it. He's actually shouting that through a trumpet. He is literally blowing a horn there and getting really excited. And this is what we are needing to do. We definitely need to move on from the sadness. Let's have a look. Start recognizing our blessings and finish off the old things that really need to be tied off once and for all. Adjustments are required. It's a third quarter moon card. So yeah, making adjustments so that we can move forward, so that we can get excited again about the life that we are living. And yeah, just overcome the conflict. Make the decision. Yeah, make the decision. It's time to overcome the conflict. It's time to move on. It's time to start living your best life. And it's time to get excited about what you have to bring into this life as well. And yeah, just focus on the blessings. Focus on the abundance. It is all there. There's so much warmth and so much generosity just within this card itself. There's a lot of spirituality coming in with the blessed card. Yeah, this week can go one of two ways. Yeah, and you're gonna have to ask yourself and be logical about this. Yeah, ask yourself, do you want to use this week to focus on what you haven't got, what you haven't gained, what you have lost? Yeah, or do you want to use this week to look at very carefully what your next move can be, how you can create more abundance in your life, yeah, and how you can move on from the losses that you've had in life. We've all had losses in life. Some of us will have been more than others, and it can be hard. I know, okay, I know, but we can't let it slow us down. I mean, it always slows us down for a little while, but we just got to keep on going. We really do just got to keep on going. We've got to keep moving. We've got to keep motivated, and we've got to keep charging through, and we've got to keep that excitement alive within us. Yeah, because if we are alive and we have a beating heart under our chest, then we have reasons to be excited, and we have reasons to really focus on living our best life instead of living a half life. Okay, those are the messages. I hope they are there to help you. I hope that they bring you some clarity and help you to move forward this week with a lot more grace and ease. If you're struggling, the Weaver of Challenges is there to help you. She is inside of you. She can also be someone who is around you that can offer you physical advice and logical support and give you ideas on how to move forward into the future. Yeah, she can do that because she doesn't allow emotions to get in the way. It doesn't mean that she doesn't care. It's just that she can break the two apart, yeah, and see the logical way forward. She's also a very intelligent woman, and she probably knows the way forward because she's been in a similar situation to you in the past and has learned from it and moved through it. So there you go. Those are your messages. As I say, I do hope that they help you. I do hope that you choose abundance and gratitude and appreciation over focusing on the losses, because it really, really will help you to have a far, far better week ahead. Take care. Have an awesome, awesome week. Thank you so much for watching. And if you don't already subscribe, please do hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next week with more tarot goodness. Bye for now. Bye bye.